Hello, beautiful people. Oh, you guys, let's talk about what's been going on in my business. This baby is that, a little business baby. Oh my goodness, I'm excited and also a little like, when it comes to my business, let's chat about it, shall we? Okay, so my business, it's moving along, and things have kind of changed and shifted, and they're progressing, but now they have slowed down so much. Let me fill you in, shall I? So from August and September, I was working on completing my ebook. I actually finished writing it in June. And then I just kind of put it on the back burner because I got started with real estate and I was doing stuff with that. And then in August, I was like, hey, I need to really focus and get this up and get this out, because it's the whole reason I wrote the book, was to provide another tool and another resource for young people to figure out how to adult, right? And so I finished having different people look at it and edit it. It came out pretty good, so I was happy. I still have some small changes that I need to make, a few different tweaks, and then that's done. And then as I was nearing it being completed and written, I'm like, oh, I don't have a way to market this. I don't have a way to like sell it. I didn't have anything. And I was like, I should work on that. So I started working on that, looking at a couple of different, there's like Shopify, Sam Cards, a couple of other places where I can, I have my website, and then I can use them to, for people to purchase the product and all of that stuff. So there was a lot of behind the scenes work, and I'm doing everything on my own, and I'm learning, and it was really good, but it was also it was just a lot. I don't want to say it was overwhelming. It was. There were parts where I was learning a lot at one time, and it was a lot. So with the rest of life going on. Anyway, so that's kind of where it's been with my company. So I have one product, and then I realized that I have to make some other changes and also produce a lot more. So that's what I'm working on. And I feel like it's moving slow right now, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. I know what I want, and I want it now. Anyway, I feel like it's moving slow because I realize that I have 4 big things that I want to have done in my business, and I want to have them done before the end of the year. So the first one is I want to have my website redesigned. Right now my website is more of a blog, so it's just like, hey, here I am writing things about my life. It's not just about my life, actually. There are tips on there in relation to relationships, money, finance, productivity, organization, living with intention, traveling. I have a lot of really good blog posts on there. However, it looks like a personal blog. And so I want to change that. I want it to be more inviting for people. I want the resources to be easier for them to find. I want the tools to be easier for them to find. And I want people to have the option of just going like, I want to go and I want to focus on the blogs. I want to focus on the YouTube channel. I want to focus on learning about money and finance, or learning about relationships. I want all of those things to be easy for people to access, and they don't have to kind of dig and search through things, which is how it is now. So my website needs a complete redesign. It's gonna be good, but very interesting. And then after that, I also need to batch create content. So, which is a lot, actually. Now that I'm saying it out loud and I know what it takes to just create YouTube videos, the other content is also important, and they all kind of tie together. They don't kind of, they do. They tie together. And so I need to make sure that I create everything together. And the best way to do that is to batch create. So have the ideas, list it out, produce, create the content, produce, edit, produce, all that stuff, create the graphics, yada, yada. It's kind of a lot. And with that, I would love to have some help because your girl got a job. So I'm working a regular 9 to 5, which is great, but that also means that my time is even more limited. So I need to kind of farm out those tasks to other people to help me. And why not? Because I personally love the idea of, I love being a business owner that is helping the economy, and not just by consuming, but by producing more things for more people. And so when I grow my business, I help other people grow their business, and I love that. The next thing, big task that I have for my business is to get updated photos. This is still something that I'm like, photos of me. Not that photos of me are bad, it just makes me feel a certain type of way. But with the website redesign, I feel like I should have updated photos. Plus, I think that's also important because on my website now, there was me when I had hair, and now obviously I don't. So I need some more updated photos, some good ones, really cute ones. And then using that along with, using that in the graphics and with other things. So it's a process. And then the last big one that I want to complete before the end of the year is officially moving my business down here to Florida. So right now my business is registered in the state of Colorado, which is great because that's where I developed it and all of that. But now that I'm living here and I've done some research as far as the benefits of having a business in Florida, I think the benefits of having one in Florida outweigh the benefits of having one in Colorado. So I want to move all that stuff down, and all of those things, I'm really excited about them, but I feel like they're really big. And I think they're really big because they all have certain costs that are associated with them. And those costs are the reasons that my business is moving so slow. So for example, moving my business to Florida, there's a cost. There are fees that I will have to pay the state of Colorado to close it out there. And then there are fees that I have to pay here to register my company here in the state of Florida. And there's a certain way to go about doing that. And then it's just their fees, which is okay. That's part of having a business. But I have to fund that myself. And then the redesign, I could take the time and redesign the website myself. However, again, I just feel like for the sake of my time and my sanity, because I can do it, but I don't necessarily love it, it would be better for me to hire someone to do that job for me. Let me farm that out. And I feel that way because yes, my capital right now is minimal, to put it nicely, but it's there. I have capital. It is minimal, but I have it. And it's like, where is it going to be utilized and used in the best way, right? That's the first thing. And then the other thing is my time is so valuable, and it is far more important for me to take my time and utilize it toward creating my second book or creating other tools and resources that are going to help more people than for me to spend that same time trying to figure out how to put my website the exact way that I want it, when there's someone I can pay who knows exactly how to put what I want on my website and move forward. So it's just, I think, wiser to do it that way all the way around. And then as far as batch creating the graphics and content, I am also going to need help with that, and the photos, because I'm not a professional photographer. I'd love to think that I was, but I know I'm not. And so all of those things I'm outsourcing, and as a result, well, all but one, moving my company to the state of Florida, I can do. That's kind of my jam. But the other three big things I need to outsource. And as a result, I need more working capital to do that. And I have to go work for that capital. And so it is this, I know what I need to do and I can execute. Wait, pause. Actually, you need to get your money in order. And it's slow going. But I am excited. I'm thankful. I think that it's going to speed up since I am now working. So the money that I am, that comes from my 9 to 5 over here is going toward my sustaining like my everyday things, right? My lifestyle, paying rent, electric, water, food, all that stuff, sustaining my lifestyle. And then all the extra money that I get from my gigs and side hustles and odd jobs, that is going to go toward these 4 big goals for my business, as well as some other goals that I have. So I'm really happy that I have a separation and I know where the capital is coming from. It's just that slow process of getting it together, you know? But I think that comes when you're starting a business, until you get those products out there and then the business is generating its own revenue. And that's, I'm excited about that. But we're almost there. Not quite, but almost. While I'm in this stage, I plan on really finding the right people to do the jobs for me. So finding the right person to do my website and finding the right person to do my photo shoot and to help me with the graphics and putting all of these things together. I can at least do that. That takes phone calls and meetings and things of that nature. So I'm excited about that because it's slow progress, but it's progress. And sometimes when things are slow, that's when I can really dig and like lay a more firmer foundation, you know? Like I'm not growing so much that I don't know what to do and things are crazy. It's happening slowly. So now I have a really good overview of what exactly I need to do and what I want. So it's all gonna be good. I'm very excited. I'm a little bummed because it's slow, no lie, but I am excited because at least slow progress is progress, and progress is better than no progress. So whoop whoop, there's that. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned because I'm gonna share with you guys how I accomplish these 4 goals, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.